Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Am I live? I think I'm live. Am I? I should be. I think I am. Alright, nice. Alright, give me a second. I gotta get on the Discord call with Aqua, because we are doing the NFL podcast today, chat. That is what this stream is. What's up?
Yo, there we go. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm doing well. My mouse settings are all different, so I gotta fix that real quick.
Might have gone live too early and then realized I am bad at stalling for time.
You're all good. You're all good.
Yeah, I was gonna make like a full on like usual outline, but I was like, there's way too much stuff that's happened in free agency, and honestly, I don't care enough.
Yeah.
So I just looked up like a thing, like I one of like the graders for like teams of grades of their free agency, and we're just gonna go over that.
All right. Wait, did you see the most recent news in the NFL? I won't spoil it, but
The trade.
yeah.
I don't understand why.
I know. I looked on Twitter like literally, I don't even know, 30 minutes ago and saw it. I was very surprised. I did not expect his name to be trending today.
Yeah, once you're live, I'm open to like starting with that because that is
Yeah.
just so dumb.
No, I'm live right now. I think.
Oh, you're already live? Okay, I'll get out of a hole in the wall so you can invite me to a party.
Yeah, let's play some RSR,
I'm down for
Just
RSR.
like that. Somehow Sandwich Lord is on the leaderboards for, I guess it's Rocket Hits. That's actually makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Let me pull up my thingy. We got quite a bit to talk about, I guess.
Yeah.
I remember you saying you're not the biggest draft person.
What?
I said, no, I think I remember correctly. You said you're like a bigger fan of free agency than drafts.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't really watch. I watch like the first round because like my family's interested in it, and then I from there, not really.
This is the like first draft I could actually like attend in person in theory if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
Albeit, but in theory I could now. Okay. Once you guys and Hardy, I'll open us up with the first team alphabetically, the Arizona Cardinals.
All right.
The team that everyone cares the most about.
Oh wait, do you want me to invite you to a party?
Yeah, I thought you were inviting me to the party.
All right, wait, I got you.
Yeah, I think it's better to have you cue the games so I can pull up like stuff to talk about.
Okay.
This is one less thing for me to focus on.
Yep.
Anyways, Cardinals. Last year didn't go the best for them. Kyler Murray was injured. Didn't really help. They beat the Cowboys and Eagles, though. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was. Cardinals. That Eagles game, man, still does shock me.
Oh my god!
It still does just.
Gannon's ultimate revenge.
I mean, it's absolutely insane.
Imagine losing to your former defensive coordinator that you blamed for losing the Super Bowl.
I don't know, man. The Cardinals are just a weird team. I've never liked the Cardinals. I've always known they've been like one of the more poverty teams in the NFL. They've just never been like anything like,
So let's start with talking. So they said that they're putting it as a B. They got a new cornerback. That's pretty cool. Hollywood Browns down the Chiefs, which isn't the biggest loss ever, but also isn't like amazing. Like how bad their wide receiver room is now. And for whatever reason, they picked up, Ritter, the backup QB, which don't know about that one. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever.
I was gonna say like, I mean, if you like red zone interceptions, he's the guy for you.
I know you always talked about Ritter as a really bad guy. He really is. What did he get, like 9 touchdowns last year or something like that? It was terrible. It was really bad.
Like I said, if I have to deal with Ritter, then I am benching him the second we get in the red zone. I don't care who we have as backup. I am benching him, and they can get the touchdown pass. I don't care. So things did not go well for me, and I'm already. No, it's just when you take a quarterback that high, and like I'm hearing like stuff in the offseason how this is gonna be like the guy.
Yeah.
And then it's just like that bad. It's just funny to me.
No, yeah, I guess it does make sense. People were laughing at him for looking so old, getting like 20. What was he, like 23? He looked like he was like 50 in some photos. Yeah. And I guess I kind of found that was kind of funny. But other than that, I didn't really know much about him. I knew he was kind of like one of the quarterbacks you didn't really want to play, but like he might have a promising future. But like, yeah, it just seems like he just was like one of those quarterbacks that you really just don't want to pick. Because he just had, there's nothing like, you know, there's
Oh yeah, I forgot about the other part of that trade, by the way, when they traded for Ritter. They gave up Rondé Moore to the Falcons.
Okay, when we get to the Falcons are pretty crazy.
Actually, that is next alphabetically, funnily enough. I'm fine moving on to the Falcons.
Okay, the Falcons.
Let's get the obvious out of the way. Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
A lot of money, but I will concede he's a pretty good quarterback. I mean, in their situation, I can see why it would be worth it because their quarterback room has been horrendous for a while now.
Yeah, the Falcons, I think it's 100% worth it.
Yeah. Like, you know what you're getting there, other than the fact he is coming off an ACL injury, which isn't ideal.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, I forgot it was his ACL. I thought it was his Achilles. ACL's pretty bad. Also, why did the updraft? I swear, the updrafts never, like, it never tells you when the updrafts are.
Yeah, and allegedly it does, but it's not in a way that's like obvious.
Yeah, I need it to be more obvious. I thought it was. Anyways, yeah, Kirk though. Good,
yeah,
good
4 years, $180 million. Like I said, it is a lot, but it would be funny to see freaking Kirk Cousins get more playoff wins in Atlanta than Minnesota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As he has only had one in Minnesota.
Yeah, true.
Despite everything.
But they did get a ton of weapons.
Oh yeah. Plus they already have like Kylie Pitts. Ah, sorry. Yeah, Pitts still pretty good. One. And like I said, they got Ridley. Sorry, Ridley moved to the tight end. Wait, why does it say that here? I'm reading what the fuck is the Falcons. I remember like when they got. I'm trying to read an article while also play Rocket League Rush. This is may not be going the best for you.
Yeah, I was trying to tweet something out real quick about the stream while I was trying to play it as well. Yo, what's up, Micah?
I just realized this is like the worst game for multitasking on ice.
I might drop it. I might drop it on Twitter, so maybe you go follow me over there, or Twitter, or the YouTube community tab. Somebody in my chat just told me to drop my mock draft, and I told them. To be honest, I mean, I think I'll probably like drop it. When's the draft? Like 20.
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
I wouldn't be.
I
wouldn't be opposed to just like quickly like speedrunning out a video maybe of it together, like a draft together. But
yeah, you can post it on your channel since you know.
I don't really upload much on it. Yeah, why not?
My channel's more of a Minecraft thing. So yeah.
I was gonna say I wasn't really opposed to like making just a new channel, just.
Yeah, or you could just make the new channel. Yeah. I have I mean I could if you wanted to, but yeah, we could post the mock draft and we could both link to it. A mock draft though? What for?
I think just first round.
Okay, yeah. We could do first round. I think.
I was gonna say like
we could probably do like Tuesday or probably Wednesday.
Yeah. Like I could like tell you what picks I'd want later on for like the Lions, but like in terms of everyone else, I can't say I have the best knowledge of that.
Yeah, I could probably do like quarterbacks or something.
Give you like more interesting picks, like where I think these people are gonna go. Oh my gosh, that was evil.
This map is
I'm just gonna elytra bounce. So.
Yeah, that's what this map is made for. It's made for the elytra.
Okay.
I don't like it because it goes up instead of like down, so like you have to.
Okay, I screwed up.
You have to. Is that you?
Oh, Ripcord, give me the kill. No.
Nah, I had both my up drafts. I was just waiting.
Okay, let me start like reading again. I gotta actually focus on getting through these.
Yeah.
Anyways, with Falcons, like I said, Cousins is a big thing there. They had a pretty good offense other than the QB. The defense wasn't exactly bad.
Yeah, I mean that's why adding Rondale Moore, keeping all the other weapons, and also who else did they add? I think someone else, right? Rondale Moore and who else? Because they it might just be Rondale Moore because they have Tyler Algier, they have Bijan, they have Kyle Pitts, they have Drake London, and they have now of course Rondale Moore. So that is a very good offense for Kirk to be going into. For his first year on Atlanta, that is actually a great offense to be going into. Also,
I was gonna say but simply, if Kirk can't like get the Falcons anywhere with that, I think it's on Kirk at that point.
Yeah.
Either that or some really dumb things.
Yeah, I would think they'd be able to get like at least one playoff win with that team, or at least like get to the playoffs. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like it should be a playoff team. Like it's the
it
Falcons.
was Darnell Mooney. That's who it was. It was Rondale Moore and Darnell Mooney. Darnell Mooney as well. He's like he's a borderline 1,000-yard wide receiver. So yeah.
Baltimore, they rated as a B, but keep in mind, Baltimore lost a lot of their defense.
Wait, Baltimore? Oh, Baltimore's a B?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have the Falcons in an A in the offseason. Like I said,
okay.
it makes sense.
Yeah, A makes sense for the Falcons, yeah.
Like normally, I'd be hating on the Falcons about their decisions, but like there's no reason this should be a bad Like things could not work out, obviously, but like there's no logistical reason for this to be bad moves. Unless, okay, I take it back. There is one easy way this could be bad, and that is if Kirk Cousins gets injured again. But outside of that,
that'd be historically bad. He probably like, I don't know. If he gets injured again, he might retire early.
And that's a lot of dead money then at that point.
Yeah, it might be like a Russell Wilson situation. You just gotta cut him at that point. Somebody in my chat also dropped the top 10. Let's read it off real quick. Number 1, Chicago takes Caleb Williams. Number 2, Washington takes what's Daniels? Is it Jaden McDaniels?
Oh, it's Jaden Daniels.
Number 3, the Pats take May. Okay, I mean that's
I can see that.
That's
That's reasonable enough.
So I mean it makes sense. Number 4, Cardinals take MHJ. I don't know.
That's Marvis Harrison Jr. That's the Ohio State wide receiver.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's. I mean, I feel like Harrison might. Yeah, no, that's. I don't know. I mean, the top 3 teams are quarterback needy teams. So Harrison Jr. going right to the Cardinals makes sense. Hopefully they'll get Kyle Murray to stay. Chargers get Nabbers. I don't know who that is.
Defensive lineman.
Okay, Giants get O'Doon.
Oh wait, no, the Neighbors. That was Neighbors. That's the other good wide receiver. My bad.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. The Chargers need that definitely.
Yeah.
The Chargers definitely need that. Giants get O'Doons. I don't know who that is.
Odunze, another receiver.
Okay. Vikings. They said Vikings trade.
With the Falcons.
Vikings trade up to 4, and they grab McCarthy. So that would mean the. I don't know what the heck.
Oh, so apparently the Cardinals trade out of getting Harrison Jr. is what they're hearing for McCarthy, and the Vikings take McCarthy. I could see it happening, but I think it's more likely they traded the Chargers spot than the Cardinals spot, but we'll see.
Yeah, and then they said 8, Atlanta gets Turner.
That makes sense. It's defensive edge, pass rush. which I could see Atlanta needing that more than another weapon.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. They said Vikings trade to 6 to get McCarthy, and then Giants go to 7.
Okay, I could see them trading at 6. That's another possibility.
They said, "How do you not know who these people are?" All right, I'm a little rusty on my.
I was gonna say
rusty on my college knowledge. All right, I don't know.
I'm here to help out Ripcord. It's fine.
I'm not the best college ball guy at the end of the day. I could see the Vikings trade. Oh, they said the Vikings trade with the Titans, so the Titans are at 7. So the Vikings aren't the Vikings at like 11? Are they top 10 still? Are the Vikings right outside the top 10? I think the Vikings are at what, 11? What are they? They're like right outside the top 10, right? New York, LAC. Oh, Vikings are 11. Okay. Yeah, Giants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. So I had to do something quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, Titans trade out. I'm actually not sure I'd see that happening because they really need that defensive line.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like if the Vikings would have to give up like I don't even know what
it's like
nice.
It's like Olt's like almost certainly going to the Titans if the Patriots don't take it. For example, going to the person like team in the top like 7, I could see maybe taking Olt before them.
Yeah. I feel like the Titans would probably do that pick, so it definitely. I feel like they definitely struggle with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like their line is just not good.
Oh yeah, no, the Titans are pretty awful on all fronts. I guess except for offensive weapons. Their offensive weapons.
Yeah, I was gonna say they just traded for a bunch of weapons, so they have that.
I mean, they're overpaying Calvin Ridley. Are they paying?
To be fair, they have a bunch of caps. They have like a dumb amount of cap space. Them overpaying a little bit.
Trade for him?
I'd have to check. I know they. I think they picked him up. I know they traded for Steve.
Yeah, they paid him. Yeah, but Tony Pollard, I feel like would be a pretty nice amount of money. So I feel like the Titans definitely do need a high pick. I guess trading with the Vikings for 11 isn't bad, but I think a top 10 pick would still be more ideal and like really worth.
Yeah, like I said, I just feel like they feel like they have their guy for offensive line. They just want to take it. But I don't know. Anyways, back to I talked about getting through these free agency grades. The reason the Ravens got their B is just Henry. I mean, really very fun to deal with Lamar and Henry with the quick between the QB and the running back.
Yeah, and they also had to free up a lot of cap space to get him too.
Yeah, they lost a lot of defensive players. Patrick Queen, Geno Stone.
Yeah, those guys were nice. Patrick Queen's more of like not a superstar, but he's more of like a star. Geno Stone's a really good role player, though.
Yeah, best way to put it is the Ravens did get some decent pickups, but they definitely have some holes they need to address in the draft.
Yeah.
But they definitely could contend next year easily if they just patch those in the draft. I'm pumped to be. I don't know if I agree with Buffalo with a B though. That's what they're saying.
No, I wouldn't say. I think Buffalo's like a B minus, C plus.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more of a C range than a B range to me. If we're like doing like no like negatives or positives.
Oh no, wait. Yeah,
the Bills had a bunch of cap space issues, and they cut a lot of their players, including Stephon Diggs. And now, I'm not really sure who Josh Allen's gonna throw the ball to.
Yeah.
And their defense took a step back. They don't really have any safeties on at all at this minute. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what they do. But yeah, they have a lot of draft picks, so it's not like they can't fill it. But this team's gonna be a lot younger outside of the QB spot.
Oh. I might have
Panthers D plus. That might be a little harsh, honestly.
B plus for the Panthers.
No, they said D plus.
Oh,
that might be a little harsh.
Who are the Panthers paying again? Brian Burns? Did they trade him yet?
Burns. Yeah, they traded him to the Giants for a 2nd and 5th.
I remember that. Yeah. That's
I
the
will admit that part. I will admit that trade was not good for them. I'll give you that.
yeah. That was dude. I still can't remember. I still can't like let them get out of the fact that they were offered 2 first-round picks for that guy by the Rams and they denied it.
It was 2 first and something else.
That's the stupidest denial of a trade I think I've ever heard. But anyways, the Panthers are dumb. We already know that. We can just kind of move on.
I was gonna say basically what they ended up doing is picking up a few receivers as well as some offensive line help, which they desperately needed. So,
well,
like,
yeah, they did need that.
So like, I feel like they at least improved. So I think a D plus is a little harsh, but yeah.
All right, fine. We can give them a C minus if you want.
I was thinking a C is like something a little more fair. We're just beating already a team that's already down at this point.
Yeah.
We all know they suck, but doesn't mean that they did a bad job in the off season necessarily.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Aqua. How are you feeling about Detroit Pistons basketball ending very very early this season and the playoffs are around?
Can't say it was unexpected.
Hey, you guys got to get Cade Cunningham some help, man.
Oh, I don't want to talk about the Pistons. That's what I'm gonna say. And also, I'm not new to talk about the Red Wings either. Literally losing out in the playoffs by a tiebreaker.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I do not follow the NHL, but that is sad.
Welcome to Detroit, missing the playoffs by a tiebreaker. Hopefully they pull Lions, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, the Lions had a tiebreaker. Yeah, they pounded the Packers. Yeah, they pound. Yeah.
Long story short, the Philadelphia team could not, in fact, beat the Caps, and thus we did not make the playoffs.
Nope, that's sad.
That's what how it's the whole Seattle versus the Rams situation. Yeah. Hey, the Tigers are at least not doing terrible. Anyways, enough Detroit sports. What's
what team were we on again? Panthers.
Moved on for the Panthers. Next up,
okay.
Chicago Bears. They're giving an A minus. I can't trust the Bears. Put it back down to a B plus.
Yeah, I feel like the Bears just aren't an A team, like in any means. I don't even care if it's free agency. I feel like they just aren't on that like level yet. Right?
Look, I'm sorry to say it, but I cannot hear the Bears won free agency like 3 years in a row and take this seriously.
Yeah, come on. Like, have they actually given like the Bears like an A over the past couple of years? Because if they have, that is sad. All right, the Bears were like trash 2 years ago.
You know what I was hearing last year? Oh, now we have Justin Fields throwing to DJ Moore. We're now gonna win the division for sure now.
Oh wow, that's an interesting take. Don't know about that one, guys.
And it's even funnier now, being Justin Fields is now on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep. We'll talk about the Steelers later because they're just a interesting.
Honestly,
team.
I think what the Steelers did was silly, but honestly, it's so silly that I'm actually a fan of it.
Dude, no, it actually sounds like some like high schooler just made both of those trades, bro.
Yeah.
Like it actually sounds like some like Pittsburgh fan that was like either drunk or whatever, just like decided to become the
honestly,
GM. For
I'm down for it.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of funny because the Steelers are usually like they're such like a serious team all the time. They don't have fun with anything. I feel like. And I feel like this is they're gonna have fun with this. I feel like it's gonna be a funny like little experiment to see how it goes.
But just to speed run the Bears, they got Keenan Allen basically as a rental. I mean, not a bad idea.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst like wide receiver pickup. I mean, he's pretty decent, but like
I was gonna say
out of his prime.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's out of his prime, so I don't think this will be more than the 1 year rental. I don't think they're gonna extend him, but like,
yeah,
you know what? Sure, why not get another weapon for whoever the new QB pick up? I'm 90% sure we're not going to see Bajan be the starting QB next year.
Yeah, I would hope it would be Caleb Williams. I would hope they would have sense in picking him.
Yep. Justin Fields for a 6, conditional up to a 4th. Yeah, that so much for your best ever QB prospect in Chicago.
Yeah, guys, what happened to that? I thought he was like, you know, the franchise guy. What went on?
Oh, I wish I would have had this image pulled up on my stream, but I remember seeing a tweet that was, I like Penei Sewell, but the Lions passing up on Justin Fields is proof why the Lions are the Lions. Oh my god, I love that tweet.
Ah.
That aged so well. That's other interesting pickup. Looks like we did in fact trade running backs. Jonte Swift is now on the Bears, and David Montgomery on the Lions. How things have changed.
Yeah, that's a funny little swap, you know.
And I'll be real with you, I think we won the exchange.
Oh yeah, no, you guys probably did. Maybe DeAndre Swift shows some things here and there, but for the most part, like, yeah, David Montgomery is gonna be the consistent.
I'm interested to see how Swift's gonna do without the first or the second best O-line.
Yeah, because I always forget that you guys have like a really good O-line. Like, not gonna lie, like I know now because like you've talked about like Frank Ragnow and all of those guys, but like I feel like before, like, you know, we did this podcast, I didn't really realize how good of a like O-line you guys had. So I guess that was kind of what
that was the one quote-unquote decent thing that we had after Pat Patricia, and we just committed to it.
No, yeah, I always forget that you guys had that. So it's like whenever I think of DeAndre Swift on the Lions, I thought, yeah, he was pretty good on the Lions, but I'm now reminded that, yeah, it was mostly, well, not mostly, but, you know, a good portion of his success was due to the offensive line.
Yeah. And plus, he had a hard time staying healthy on top of that.
Yeah, I always remember, I had him for fantasy, not last year. Was it last year? I don't know, maybe last year or 2 years ago. I remember it was 2 years ago I had him for fantasy, and I really needed him to, like, do well, and he just kept on, like, being inconsistent or you get injured. So I had to, like, drop him, bro, and then somebody picked him up, and he ended up being really good for the rest of the season. I'm like, dude, come on.
Oh, yeah, no.
He got me mad,
to a Lions fan. Let's go.
I mean, he got me mad, but like, I mean, I understood the fact that like I get that like he's like good, he was good at that point, but I don't know. Yeah, this season wasn't the best for him.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes for the Bears there. Yeah, like I said, I think they overpaid Swift based on what I've seen from Swift and know from Swift. But yeah, we'll see. Wouldn't be the first time Bears overpay someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, they lost DJ Reader. I wonder where he went. I'll get to that later. They franchise tagged T. Higgins, and it sounds like T. Higgins is staying in
Cincy
for
really?
a year.
Oh, I thought he was actually about to get. I forgot because I keep forgetting about the fact that he declared for a trade.
There was like reports that he wanted to be traded, but like apparently that's not what he just said he wanted to negotiate his contract.
Oh, so he was kind of using that as a threat. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought he was being genuine about getting out of Cincy, and I was like, come on, Pats, make a move.
He might go out of like next year, but
oh yeah.
But like this year he's saying Cincy.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think he just wants to win, so I think he was just kind of one of those negotiating tactics, which is, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's kind of harsh, like just declaring a trade, but I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. They also picked up Moss at running back, which is not too bad.
Yeah, Moss is, I mean, he's always been like decent. Hey, wait, Zach Moss, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's been decent since he's been in the league. Okay, I missed that.
Like, nothing major changes. Bengals, to be fair, assuming they're healthy, is like a considerable contender, quote unquote, with Joe Burrow, that wide receiving core, and like a solid defense, all things considered. But so like they ranked at C-. I mean, yeah, they didn't really do much, which I guess I get, but they kept T. Higgins. And that's kind of a W right there.
Yeah, I feel like that probably did take a lot of like begging. Not actually a lot, but probably like a decent amount of begging
they
on
did lose
the Bengals'
Joe
part.
Mixon, so they are down like one of their like quote unquote like goated wide receiver room, but I'm sure they'll manage with Chase and Higgins, so could be worse. Cleveland, I'm not sure what the heck you're doing. Jerry Jeudy, interesting pickup, a wide receiver. It's not the worst decision, but interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say interesting. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I think it definitely fleshes out their wide receiver core, but I don't know if it's gonna like help. But it definitely fleshes it out.
Winston as a backup QB instead of Flacco, is it
Solid. I mean, it's a downgrade, but not by that much.
I could tell you another not so fun fact, but about both QBs in Cleveland, but I don't want to talk about the Cleveland quarterback room right now.
Yeah, it's kind of a still a hot topic, even though it's been like what 2 years.
Let's just say that the other QB they brought in has some allegations against him as well.
Yeah. Oh, I actually didn't even see those, but I'm trusting that. To be honest, I don't really keep up with Jameis Winston news anyway, so.
I mean, that's fair. The only reason I do kind of remembered that he was still in the league is because he got injured in the Lions Saints game and came in for a hot minute.
Yeah, I keep forgetting, like, dude, he was so I don't know what happened. The Saints quarterback room is even more interesting than the Browns, bro. The Saints are so weird.
I got a kill. I just played the one
hey.
so hard.
I have no idea what the Saints are doing, bro.
They have no cap space, but it's new. We'll get that.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's been like that for like what 5 years now. Like that's what they're known for nowadays.
They basically renegotiated a bunch of contracts and made one addition. That's all the money they had.
I mean, yeah, that's. I don't know why, but the Saints are just like almost not the dumbest team, but they're like up there, man. They're like pretty like not smart.
I was gonna say they managed to like pull off the dumbest things. The best way to put it.
Yeah, like I don't know. What's Michael Thomas doing nowadays? Is he just sitting with like an injured ankle everywhere, bro? Like what's he doing now? What's he up to? Is he just like doing nothing at this point? Is he getting paid like what, like $20 million a year to sit on the bench? I don't even know what it is, but I know.
He's the best bench warmer though. So.
I know, yeah, he's definitely the highest paid and probably the best bench warmer in the league, but that's not saying something.
If I get in my seat and it's cold, I'm fit.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Thomas.
Oh, I'm top 2.
Oh, let's go.
Shit, I gotta lock in now. I was gonna look up the next thing, and I'm like, wait, I'm actually doing good.
Oh, this person's been like in the league. This person's actually really good. They've been like doing everything forever. Oh, you got that?
Oh, I got the electric bounce, but not good enough because he blew up just enough.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were about to blow.
Yeah, it is what it is on that. I'll take a second though. Second's good. Anyways, who we got next? Oh, this is another team. I don't know if I agree with the B. I get like why you give them a B, but like. Anyways, next up, the Denver Broncos. They said B. They basically just like cut everyone.
I think a B is generous, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I get like the cuts were necessary because they need to restart, but like.
Who did they cut besides Wilson?
I still don't agree with cutting Russell Wilson.
Did they cut anyone besides Wilson? Did they cut like Randy Gregory? I think they traded him.
I need to double check. But they basically traded and cut
they traded Randy Gregory. So
they did pick one pick, but they did make one pickup though that I will say was good.
I'm trying to think. I don't know who it is. Oh, is it recently?
They took Josh Reynolds from us.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
I wanted to keep him for another year, but it is what it is.
Dude, him and Jared Goff are like tight, dude.
Yeah, they've been passing to one another for a while.
Someone in my chat said, "Yeah, the Saints are the dumbest team." Like, yeah, I feel like it's at this point. I feel like it's a really wide-known fact how dumb the Saints are.
It depends. When it comes to trading, I'd say the Panthers.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely a battle between the Panthers and the Saints, which is kind of funny.
And then drafting, I'd have to give it to freaking the Raiders, honestly.
Yeah. No, but Josh Reynolds is a decent wide receiver.
Oh yeah, no.
It just helps when there's it helps when there's like better wide receivers around him, and the Broncos don't really have. I mean, Courtland Sutton. Courtland Sutton, he's pretty good though. I mean, I would say Courtland Sutton's like probably the most underrated wide receiver in the league. He's actually nasty. Like he's a touchdown machine, bro.
If they had a wide receiver one, that receiving would actually be kind of solid. Also, if they had a good QB.
Yeah.
It would also probably help. Oh, I gotta honor that. I'll do that in a second.
It would be very funny to see Feinberg announce a pick at the draft. Dude, imagine. Wait, where is
Oh
he
my
from
God.
again? Isn't it like Illinois? I swear it's Illinois, right? So if he announced like Chicago, I feel like it would be the Bears pick, right? Pick a number 1.
Oh my God, Caleb Williams. Is gonna
That'd,
get
that'd be the
another
cool. That'd be
Feinberg.
the funniest thing. I'm like 90% sure Feinberg is from Illinois, but if he, like, dude, if he actually is like a Bears fan, that'd be so funny.
Oh my
More
God.
rival NFC South slander. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the NFC South is like the easiest division to talk trash about, because like they're just so bad all the time.
Look, it's literally not our like our fault. That's currently it's not our fault that both the Southern divisions feel like the tank divisions of each of the conferences. That's not our fault.
Yeah, that's their fault. That's their weird decisions fault.
Anyway, let's talk about objectively the best team. This is totally not me being biased. The Detroit Lions.
Oh, Detroit.
So I'll go over this quickly. We picked up DJ Reader. Pretty solid run stuffer, and with McNeil, good luck running the ball on running out defense. That was already top 5.
Yeah. No, yeah, I
Good luck
mean,
go with your pickups of Aaron Jones, Dante Swift, and freaking Jerry Jacobs. Good luck with that. Other pickup, Marcus Davenport's not the biggest pickup ever, but we need help in defensive edge. I don't have faith that he'll be like the guy that's gonna be opposite of AJ Hutchinson and help us, but like, I'll take what we can get for help.
wait, Davenport, was he on a contender? Wasn't
I'm
he?
trying to remember who he was on.
He was on a. I'm pretty sure he was on a contender team. I think I remember seeing him somewhere.
Like he's pretty solid. I mean, hopefully between him and James Houston, if we don't draft anyone, I think we'll draft someone with the defensive edge, but we'll have enough on it on the edge. But we'll see. Another interesting thing happened. Rams took again Josh Jacobs from us, so we're down a lineman, and we picked Zeitler from the Ravens. Multiple-time Pro Bowler.
Nice.
I did not manage my extra durability well enough there.
No, that's a good pickup. It's solid.
So our O-line consists of all first-round picks and then a singular third round pick.
That's actually kind of insane. Not gonna lie.
That third round pick is honestly really good.
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah, and then we traded for Carlton Davis. Pretty solid corner, honestly, from the Bucks.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, Carlton Davis is definitely. He's definitely one of the better corners.
Third round pick, and in exchange we got 2 6 from him and Carlton Davis.
Yeah, no, Carlton Davis has been the what's it called, Bucks' best corner for the past like 5 years. So
basically confident unless we like draft McKinstry.
yeah, I mean,
like he pops off.
Yeah,
he's probably gonna be our best cornerback this year.
Yeah,
especially with
former
other
Super Bowl champion,
news.
yeah.
I don't want to talk about.
Yeah. But former Super Bowl champion, you know, he's got that experience. He's a veteran, so that's good, you know. It's always good to have a veteran on cornerback. I mean,
The cornerback room is almost entirely new, which is what it is on that. To be fair, it's not like our cornerback room was all that good to begin with. So the fact that it's consisting of a lot of new.
Someone in my chat said, "Imagine not being able to draft cornerbacks." I think they're talking to you.
Okay, you know that may be true, but at least we can draft everything else.
Except for quarterback. I guess
I
guess Matt Stafford
drafted
counts, but
Stafford.
Matt Stafford was like
quarterback
20
was
years ago.
Stafford.
Matt Stafford
that's
was
the
like
last-
10 years ago,
That
bro.
was literally our last quarterback we drafted, other than Hendon Hooker, who hasn't seen the field yet. And will likely be a career backup at this point, which is completely fine. He's an amazing backup as far as I'm concerned. If he has spare backup. So, you cannot see me had a bad quarterback draft recently. Okay. Like, you're gonna really say Hooker was a buzz? Like, yeah, he hasn't seen the field yet. That's because Goff's good.
Alright, fair enough.
But
Alright, we're switching to Sky Battle.
okay. I'll cook this round then. Oh, never mind. I lied. I did not cook. I think I didn't snag the kill.
Wait, they said.
Oh, I accidentally logged off of Island like a genius.
Oh. The person in my chat said, "Oh, but wait a minute. The former 3rd overall Lions draft pick hasn't been doing good."
Oh no, Hendon Hooker hasn't played yet. My bad.
When was he drafted?
Literally last year.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, he was drafted technically as our third string.
He's too busy being a backup on the Texans.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we had freaking Teddy Bridgewater, which is a solid backup, obviously, and then Teddy retired. Now Hooker's gonna be our backup, which is, like I said, hopefully outside of preseason, I don't want him to see the field because I want Goff to,
Well, yeah,
light it up. But,
yeah, I mean, give him like a game or two in preseason. It'll be fine.
But like, I think Hooker, if needs to see the field, will do more than a good enough job keeping the offense afloat. And in theory, he does have mobility, which is something Goff doesn't have.
Wait, never mind. They were talking about what's the guy's name? Jeff Okuda. Okuda?
Well,
Okuda, Jeff Okuda.
They
drafted you. Yeah, because I remember everybody talking about how much of potential he had. And then
we don't talk about that. We do not talk about that.
Yeah, it turns out he's not the best.
Look, I'm not gonna. I know the Lions were awful at drafting for the longest time. You don't need to remind me. But in terms of the last 3 years of drafting, I have to say it. There's not been that many draft busts in there. Literally, funnily enough, the very first Lion that was drafted under Brett Holmes to leave the Lions didn't happen until this year.
Bro, there's no way Cloud is in our game right now. They just killed our teammate. Now they're going after me. No, bruh.
That's unideal.
Bruh.
I can't believe Cloud stole all of your clout. Oh god. Next up, ew, I gotta talk about Green Bay. Well, I will agree with the grade as much as I don't want to. They gave, I forgot to, oh, what? First of all, they gave the Lions a B+, which I think is fair. Like, we didn't, like, make any blockbuster trades, but, like, we did exactly what we needed to do.
Yeah.
They gave Green Bay an A-. And I hate to admit it, they did do a pretty decent job so far in free agency. Josh Jacobs, the running back, is a pretty solid pickup. Assuming he stays healthy, that's a pretty good running back.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's probably still top 10, right? Surely.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like as a single running back. Yeah, he's really good. Like they don't have like a 1-2 punch that we have, but like yeah, definitely gonna be hard to stop. That's why we got DJ Reader.
Yeah.
McKinley as a safety from the Giants, definitely a really good pickup. I mean, yeah, they needed safeties, and that's one of the best ones that was available.
Wait, is Xavier Howard on the market? Or no? Does he want to get traded? Because somebody in my chat said you still haven't taken the Dolphins corner, and I'm assuming they're talking about Xavier Howard. Or Xavier Howard, whatever his name is. I feel like he's pretty good too. Like he's actually one of the best, I would say best corners in the league. I would say he's like top 15, top 10.
I mean, we still have time to trade for another corner if we really want one. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing, honestly. Like I said, our cornerback room still isn't the best, even after the substantial upgrade that happened this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they said he is on the market. Okay, I didn't know.
I mean, at this point, we're probably gonna wait till after draft to do anything like that, which it makes sense to wait until after the draft. At this point,
I didn't know the Dolphins were shipping him out though. I thought the Dolphins were trying to be contenders. Why are they giving away their best corner? Doesn't make any sense.
Because they have this thing called cap space. They don't really have that.
Okay, but who else are they paying? Like Tyreek? Okay, yes.
Tyreek. Tua's up for extension.
Oh, well, okay. If they need to extend Tua, then maybe, I guess. But I feel like Tua's not that much. Like, is Tua worth, like, Kirk money? Probably not. Probably a little bit less than that.
I know Tyreek's, like, a dumb amount of money.
Oh, yeah. No, Tyreek is a ridiculous amount of money. Excuse me? Like, come on. You're paying, like, your entire, like, team's, like, salary cap for him.
Never mind. No,
I'm Aqua. I'm just running.
I did not have anything I could do in that scenario. Just go, just go, just go. But yeah, like I said, the Dolphins have a cap problem. I don't know the specifics, but I just know they have a lot of cap problems. Which is why they basically what they did is they swapped out players for other players to try to manage cap space.
Yeah.
Which makes sense, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, Green Bay they did enough. I mean, they made it to the divisional round and nearly beat San Francisco. So they don't have a lot they need to patch up necessarily, but like, yeah, they have a lot of young talent. We'll see how it shapes up. Hopefully, not enough to win the division. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. I mean, hey, Packers, they got Matt LaFleur, man. That's all they need, really.
Yeah. Also, do me a favor, Packers. Have a bad QB for once in your freaking career. I am getting annoying.
It's kind of getting annoying, guys. You just keep switching from good quarterback to good quarterback. They keep on winning. They keep on winning playoff games, but not Super Bowls.
Don't worry. They'll win one Super Bowl with that QB,
oh yeah.
And then they'll never win another one.
Yeah, exactly. Jordan Love's gonna win one in 5 years, and then he's gonna play another 10 years and never win one.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be relieved after they win another Super Bowl because I know they'll never win another one with that QB.
Oh yeah. Hopefully you guys win one before them. Then you guys get like.
I was gonna say. Oh, we'll see. Next year we have a shot. The NFC.
I think you guys probably have a 2-year window with like the current like team, like this current like new era of Lions. You guys probably have a 2 more years with them, and then maybe it will get shaken up.
Yeah, once we have to start paying the Brad Holmes draft picks, is when things are gonna get a little annoying for cap space.
Yeah. And then I would assume that Detroit would stay like a decent free agency space because you guys hopefully would be.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully would stay competitive.
People actually want to come to Detroit, which is crazy.
Yeah.
That was never something you'd hear.
Yeah, I mean you had what like you had like
I forget which player specifically said this, but I do remember the quote. I remember a player saying, "If you trade me to Detroit, I'll retire."
Oh, it was Gronk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the Patriots literally did, and then Gronk retired, and they had to redact the trade because he retired.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is insane, dude. Imagine how disrespectful that would be as the Lions GM to get that you like learned that.
Not enjoying.
That's just a very sad fact.
Yeah, Detroit's history is not a very fun one, but we're better now. So we have to at least look forward to the future. Unlike I'd argue looking forward to the future is better than being in a terrible spot now and having like a good history.
Yeah.
At least I have something to look forward to.
Was that a diss towards the Patriots?
I was about to say, I just realized I might have accidentally jabbed the Patriots.
Yeah, I think you literally just dissed every Patriots fan out there.
I did not mean to do that intentionally. So I guess a little bit of a dish to the Patriots isn't exactly undeserved after what I had to do with Matt Patricia.
Yeah. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, don't kill the messenger. Wait, what is it again? Don't kill the.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, don't shoot the messenger. Which I guess the messenger is technically. Oh, I guess it technically is Matt Patricia, but I was gonna say it's Bill Belichick, but I guess technically it is Matt Patricia because Matt Patricia is his tree. Yeah. So.
Actually, speaking of Bill Belichick, I actually do have news on what exactly happened on why he didn't get hired.
Oh yeah, someone I know told me that too. It's basically just like the fact that I don't know, they thought he was, what is it? Are you gonna say that they thought he was like too controlling? Because that's what.
A lot of teams were just assuming he wanted control. He didn't necessarily want control, and I think also Kraft gave him a bad word.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't think Kraft would be the guy to do that.
Allegedly, it happened.
I feel like he wouldn't though. I feel like Kraft is a pretty chill, cool guy that he wouldn't do that. I don't know. Maybe he did though. If he did, I guess I lost a little bit of respect for Kraft. But at the end of the day, the NFL is a business, so.
I mean, will Belichick retire? I mean, not unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
go coach college. Maybe I don't know.
Eh,
There's options.
I
I
feel
just
I
saw
feel
this
like
guy.
college might be a little. I feel like college is probably the most realistic option now, unless because like I feel like NFL teams are kind of moving on from the Belichick era of coaching. It's
Oh, you
because
got
it was the Patriots and it was one other team. I don't know who it was, but it was one other team that they're the only teams who have a have the coach with GM duties. I don't know who the other team is though. I was trying to think about it. I couldn't think about it. I was gonna say like Sean McVay or somebody like that, but no, it's not Sean McVay.
no. Yeah, I was gonna say. I
Who is
don't.
it? Matt
I was gonna say
LaFleur? It's
no.
not Matt
I was gonna.
LaFleur. I
My
don't know
name
who it
would be.
is. I'm trying to think.
I don't actually know. Top of my head. Anyways, the Texans. Do we give a B minus? I've heard a lot of people
Um.
like say like A for Texans in their offseason.
Oh well, I guess they did get Stephon Diggs, which
They
is
got
a pretty
Diggs.
decent upgrade. I mean,
I will say I'm jealous about one thing. They got Daniil Hunter from the Vikings.
yeah.
We tried so many times to get him off the Vikings. Like apparently last trade deadline season, we were all getting
All right, see
multiple
you,
offers
Mike,
from the
Mika.
Vikings for Daniil Hunter.
See you, Micah. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I will see you in the next stream.
Hunter,
Bye.
that's a pretty good pickup.
Yeah. No, that's a decent pickup. My question is like,
They have a lot of young
like,
pieces.
yeah, but like, I don't know.
Oh, oops, I'm silly. I just screwed up speed bridging. Anyways, I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, well, a lot of Texans success will be dependent on how Stroud does in his second season.
Yeah.
Which I have no reason to doubt him, but yeah.
I mean, he should be top 10. Is Stephon Diggs top 10, though? That's the question. Will he remain top 10 for most people? For right now, for me, he's, like, right outside the top 5. I feel like he always has been. People kind of, like, try to, like, make it so, like, they, like, try to, like, make you... a lot of people try to convince you that Stephon Diggs is, like, top 5 wide receivers, and, like, not really.
Yeah, to be fair, though,
He's, like, 6 or 7.
I recently heard about the playoff stats of Diggs, and it's depressing.
Oh, like, his stats just drop off a cliff.
I think it was the last touchdown in a playoff game was 2019.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of sad. He wasn't even, like, good on the Vikings in 2019. Or wait, was that Bills? No, that was Vikings.
I was gonna say he got traded to the Bills.
Because he wasn't, his last, like, year wasn't even that. He was pretty bad in his last year on the Vikings.
Either way, like, it shouldn't be that long ago, to be fair, either way. You're, like, supposed to be the number one receiver.
Yeah, like, you're supposed to be the, like, one of the best in the league by far, and, like, you're doing that.
And then, like, I don't even need to mention the drop pass. That cost him the title game. Cost him the divisional round.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Either way, Diggs also, I heard, is a guy that really wants his receptions, which is going to be kind of hard to achieve when you have a stacked receiving room like the Texans. So we'll see if that.
Oh wait, who got Daniil Hunter? Was that the Texans?
Yeah, that was the Texans.
Oh, wow. Oh, they got Daniil Hunter? Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know
the
that.
Lions wanted it, but I'm assuming the Vikings did everything in their power to prevent him from going to.
Oh yeah, totally. The Vikings getting Daniil, or sorry, not the Vikings. The Texans getting Daniil Hunter. That's actually a really good sign. Daniil Hunter, he's always dealt with injuries though, but he's definitely like a top 10 edge rusher when he plays. He had like I don't know what it was like he had like 16 or 17 sacks like 2 years ago. He's good.
Like I said, that's why I really wanted him in the Lions. Get Aiden Hutchinson the best person, like almost like a dream fit for a person to be opposite of. But it is what it is on that. Colts I'm gonna skip because they really only re-signed people, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't remember anybody talking about the Colts anyways.
Jacksonville, ooh, they gave a D+.
A D+. Like, why? Because they got rid of replaced Calvin Ridley with Gabe Davis. That's like an upgrade, arguably.
I was about to say it's like that's not a downgrade.
Yeah, it's not a downgrade.
Even if it is a downgrade, it's not by much.
Yeah, like I feel like Gabe Davis and Calvin Ridley are no, I don't know. I would say I don't know.
Like even
Calvin really
even
just
then,
isn't. He just isn't what everybody thought he would be. You know, like
yeah,
on his own. Like with him with Julio, he was a great number two. But on his own, he's just he. I guess he did play. I think one season on his own on Atlanta, but I think that was when he had mental health issues, so he had to leave. He took what was it like 6 games, 8 games in. He like took the rest of the season off. So even when he was on his own, he was like okay, but like once ever since he's come back from taking a break due to mental health. He
yeah,
just I don't know. It just he's never like he's hasn't been able to produce as a number one. So I think and Gabe Davis not really is a number one either, but like I mean he's not really expected to be that much of a number
yeah,
one on Jacksonville considering they still have Ingram, Marvin
yeah.
Jones, right? Or they no I think they let him go. They still have Ingram, they still have Christian Kirk, they still have Zay Jones, that's who it was. I think they let go of Marvin Jones, but they still have their like wide receiver core that went to the playoffs, you know. So
Yeah. Plus, also the amount of money that Ridley got paid by the Titans
yeah, that's
would
also
not have
true.
been very viable for the Jags to pay.
Yeah, and the Jags have Travis Etienne, so their offense is good. It's just Trevor has to take the next step,
Yeah,
and
it is gonna
actually
be
like
down.
yeah, Trevor really has to like go into his own, you know.
Yeah,
So
like
he
I
has to
said,
take the next step this year. Hopefully he will.
I'm hoping this like that second half of last year was almost all because of injury,
Yeah.
and we'll see Trevor Lawrence go back into form. If not, though, yeah, things are gonna be very bad for Jacksonville.
Yeah, I would hate to see Trevor getting traded away after what he did in his like first season without Urban Meyer. You know,
Yeah,
I would hate to see him like have a career downward spiral.
I hate seeing teams that have never even made it to Super Bowl like do bad because like do
Well,
you
no,
really
it's like
want to see
they
them?
have like a glimmer of success and then they just go back to
Yeah,
being bad. You know, that's the sad part about it. That's the part that I don't like. Yeah.
like I said, I love seeing terrible franchises turn around. I hate when I see like teams that are historically bad do just go back to being bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kansas City Chiefs A. I mean, I'd probably put that more like a B plus. They didn't really do a ton, but like they did what they needed to do. Like they got to keep Chris Jones. They lost Nick Sneak, but they got something out of it, out of a trade. They got Hollywood Brown. That's a receiver that might not drop the ball. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's not the
If we
worst.
ignore the Rice situation, they might have a receiving room.
Yeah.
But we all know Chiefs are almost certainly going to draft a receiver of some type in the
Mhm.
draft.
Yeah.
But for no effect, like I hate like wishing bad things onto teams, but like it would be funny if they failed on receiver. I guess
No, please, come on. Surely
it
not.
would it would be funny, but yeah, whatever happens happens.
Surely Patrick Mahomes has to get like a good rookie wide receiver. Come on, right? I mean, I guess Rashid Rice counts, but like, you
I'm
know,
gonna start having to pass it to the lineman.
dude, what are my teammate? Not you, Aqua, but other teammates. What are you guys
Okay, he
doing?
back here. Oh, he's coming. He's coming up.
Yeah, get that guy in the pigskin. He's like really good at PvP, bro.
What is with people in pigskins and being good at PvP?
Yeah, Piggles, Technoblade, everybody, bro.
Oh, there's another person.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that
just got
guy just
printed out by
yeah.
Cloud. Yeah, that checks
Oh,
out.
bruh.
Plus, time for the Raiders. Oh, they got Christian Wilkins from the Dolphins, defensive tackle. That's a pretty good run stopper. Which, as well as just kind of like I said, just a general defensive player. They have Max Crosby still, so their defense is looking good.
That's interesting because I always associate Raiders with bad defense, but I guess they did make some moves to improve it.
I mean, they have to deal with Mahomes, so somehow,
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense. Like their quarterback group's interesting. We got more Minshew mania instead of now in Las Vegas.
All right, all right.
Like, if I had to pick a bridge quarterback, that's not a bad one at all, honestly.
Definitely not the worst one.
Like I said, will they take a quarterback in the draft? I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm starting to think that with that, they're not going to take it in the first round.
Yeah.
Take like a Bo Nix or like a Penix in like round 2 maybe, or they might just say screw it, we'll figure it out later.
That'd be an interesting play.
I love how the article says this can't go worse than bridge quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo.
Bruh. Nah, Jimmy was actually a disaster, bro. Like, the two teams that just had absolute disasters were Derek Carr and the Saints and, like, Jimmy Garoppolo, bro. Like, dude, they actually just, like, I don't know what happened on both of those teams,
drafting
but...
Jimmy Garoppolo, wait.
Alright, bro. No.
To be fair, just be happy that the freaking...
Dude, hey, no.
Belichick did not get his way on that.
Yeah, dude, all right, we got put in. Belichick put us into an ultimatum. All right, that's not our fault. We could have had Jimmy if Tom was injured. Instead, we had to have I don't even know. We had Jarrett Stidham, bro. Like, come on. We could have had Jimmy Garoppolo, the handsomest quarterback in the league.
This is just proof that Belichick does not know what he's talking about quarterbacks. That's
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what Belichick saw in Jimmy. I guess he did see, like, the next, like, underdog, middle of the pack quarterback that ends up becoming this, like, superstar. And it's like, okay. It's like Tom Brady happening is already a miracle, and you're trying to get Tom Brady 2.0, and it's like, okay, dude. It's like, chill out.
Los Angeles Chargers C, honestly, kind of generous.
Yeah, Chargers as a C. I genuinely think that if you told me the Chargers were a D, I would not be surprised. Like,
I think they're considering the fact that they got hardball as part of that.
Yeah, okay, fine. If you're counting,
maybe I can see the C, but like
if you're counting Harbaugh, then yeah, it's a C. All right, that's fine. But if you're not counting Harbaugh and you're only counting players, it's a D, bro. What are you guys doing? Like, come on.
They no longer have a wide receiver room. They have a quarterback still, which is cool and all, but you have no one to throw it to.
Yeah, you got Josh Palmer, bro. Like, come on, this guy is like out of like nowhere. Like, I guess he was okay.
But... approach this team when it's like it doesn't have the components that Michigan had of like a strong run game and a strong like O-line.
Well, I think he also, like, because he's coached before, I think he realizes that, you know, college and NFL are different. But I mean, back when he coached on the 49ers, he did have Alex Smith, who was like kind of like the Kirk Cousins of the league, if you will, back then. And then he also had Colin Kaepernick, who's a controversial figure to say the least, but Colin was, you know, good.
It is his job.
Yeah, he definitely, you know, did make plays at one point or another in his career. And so they did have success, but they had a nasty defense, bro. They had a nice defense, and they had good weapons. They had Michael Crabtree and Veron Davis. Veron Davis is probably the most underrated tight end in NFL history. That guy was a beast in his prime. Yeah. He got absolutely decked on one play, though. I remember, absolutely sandwiched in the end zone. But other than that, he was a beast in the playoffs and just in general. And Michael Crabtree was not a bum, okay? He is known for being a journeyman towards the end of his career, but he was not a bum. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very passionate because that 49ers team was just so interesting with Harbaugh. And the fact that he just, you know, the fact that the GM wanted him out, or I think it was the GM or the owner wanted him out, it was just actually insane. But, yeah, I'm glad he's back in the NFL, and I don't know. I think he might change his ways when it comes to like approaching a team in the NFL.
I guess we'll see in the draft what he really wants to do with the team.
Yeah, if he just starts drafting all Michigan players, I think he might have gone insane. But hopefully he doesn't do that.
I mean, there's the dumbest scenario I've ever heard, which was to trade trade away freaking
Herbert for
Justin Jefferson from the Vikings, and then draft JJ McCarthy.
Dude, do you realize how quickly Justin Jefferson would like do something? You try to request a trade or something to get it out. You realize how quickly he would try to get out of that situation, bro? Like, yeah, Justin Jefferson would be perfectly fine with Justin Herbert as his quarterback, but freaking JJ McCarthy? Oh
I
no,
mean, he
there's
might get
no way.
he might get JJ McCarthy as quarterback if the Vikings do what everyone thinks they're gonna do this
Dude, there's
draft.
no way.
Everyone's saying that Vikings are gonna draft McCarthy. We'll see what happens. I mean, like I said, I think McCarthy probably goes there or Denver is my guess. Unless the Patriots are feeling nostalgic.
Dude, come on. If Denver no, we're not drafting him by the way. If Denver drafts JJ McCarthy, it's just gonna be another Brock Osweiler situation, bro. It's gonna be this quarterback that has some potential, but like really at the end of the day, he has little to no potential, and so
like
you're just gonna suck. You're gonna get 4 wins.
Denver is an awful spot for McCarthy.
McCarthy's gonna get like 4 wins on Denver, probably less to be honest.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, if you give,
that's the worst.
I can actually see McCarthy maybe having a decent time in the Vikings, as much as I hate to say it.
I don't know, maybe
just because they have the receivers.
Yeah, I mean maybe what's his name?
And now they might have a run game because
what's the coach's name again? I like him. His name is oh my gosh.
I'm being dumb.
Yeah, but he's an offensive guru.
O'Connell, is it?
No, it's
oh, no.
It's something O, right? It's like it's in it Kevin. No, that's Kevin Stefanski. Never mind.
Either way, but point stands. Like I said, I think there's enough tools in Minnesota that I think JJ could miss it.
Well, yeah, Minnesota is an offensive team, so maybe Alexander Madison decides to like have a career year and like just go absolutely insane and like take all the pressure off JJ. But I wouldn't bet on it. And any quarterback that goes there, really, Bo Nix, whoever, I don't really care who, but
I was gonna say
any quarterback goes there is gonna struggle. Well, I mean, yeah, they're gonna struggle, but they are gonna have the potential to do well. As long as
even if the rookie year doesn't go well, at least they have, like I said, next year should be pretty good for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, whoever goes Denver, you know, you had a good career. I'm sorry to tell you, it's probably not gonna go well for you.
Oh yeah, no, you're going to the USFL. Don't worry, you know, next season USFL, it's okay. It's okay.
But next up, Rams. I mean, I already talked about this earlier. They did take a Jonah Jackson from us, which is, you know, whatever. I guess we got a replacement for now, at least. Aaron Donald retired, so that sucks.
Say goodbye to a legend, probably the greatest D tackle of all time.
You know what team beat Aaron Donald for the final time in the playoffs / final time?
The Lions.
Yep.
Oh wow! I feel like, to be honest, I don't think that's ever. I think you're the only one that's ever gonna realize that it's a significant piece of NFL history. I think everyone else is just gonna be like, yeah, it was Aaron Donald's last playoff game, and then you're just gonna be like, oh no, it was the game you lost against the Lions. So.
Another fun fact is that Brett Holmes was responsible for Aaron Donald being drafted on the Rams.
Why? Because he missed.
He was like the head of drafting on the Rams back in the day.
Yeah.
He was also responsible for drafting Goff, more or less.
Well, hey, okay, so a guy who drafts Goff, I mean, that's not like the smartest play, because I mean, Goff was kind of like the ideal pick to draft anyways. But drafting Aaron Donald, I mean, he kind of was a beast in college, but still, that's a good draft. Drafting Aaron Donald. I mean,
Aaron Donald fell down how far on the board?
I don't know.
It was either way. The point stands. Like I said, there's more connection between the Lions and the Rams than you first realize, for better or for worse. But yeah, like I said, retiring Aaron Donald. Them signing Garoppolo as a backup is a strategy.
Do we still have that, or no? Why do I say we? I don't know. I like the Rams, but do the Rams still have the guy who was like the 26-year-old that played for oh my gosh, what was it? No, not Wentz. The rookie from last year that was 26 years old in college. Oh my gosh, who did he play for? It wasn't Alabama. Who was it? It was oh, it was a good college too. Was it? Oh, it was Ohio State. No, it wasn't Ohio State. No, but he wasn't supposed to be good. He was just supposed to be like a, I don't know. People thought he might have had experience. The Rams drafted him in like the 5th round, but I don't know if they still have him. He might be in the USFL, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised.
New tight end, Parkinson, not the worst pickup. Yeah, some solid moves here. We'll see what they were gonna plan to do with the whole Aaron Donald retirement thing. Definitely gonna be. Another question to ask is how long do you think they're gonna keep Stafford around for?
I would say max 4 years. I think they give him 2 more years.
He's definitely playing this next year. I'm pretty sure we've heard their retirement now. Slash, the Rams really don't have anyone to put up if.
Yeah, so I would say definitely this year. I would say like I would say like a 70%, as long as he doesn't get injured and like he's throwing like a, let's say like he's throwing like a not a 3-to-1. Let's say he's throwing like a 4-to-2 ratio on interceptions to like touchdowns, so where he's not like, he's not like doing the thing where he threw like the most interceptions in the league the first year on the Rams, but he did get like 45 touchdowns, something like that. So he had a good ratio that year, but like as long as he doesn't throw too many interceptions and he doesn't get injured,
sometimes you just need to Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford it up and then just say screw it, we ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that's literally kind of Matthew Stafford's career. He's like, oh, Calvin Johnson. He's like, Calvin Johnson's down there somewhere. I'll just just kind of throw it up there. But Matt Stafford should play, I think, probably 3 more years, ideally max 4, but ideally probably 3. I don't know. It's gonna be sad though when he retires. He's definitely been one of my favorite quarterbacks.
I have my doubts he'll retire, unfortunately, in the blue and silver, but we'll see. I still hold that hope.
I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe he requests to be dropped by the Rams, and then he does a 1-day contract.
Like I said, he could retire under the Lions. I mean, Brady did it. Retire under the Patriots. But like I said, I have a feeling he's probably going to stay in Los Angeles when he retires. But regardless, speaking of the Dolphins a while ago, C-. Like I said, they kind of just were doing their best to like stem the bleeding from cutting people / people walking in free agency.
Yeah, that's a fair grade.
I go into specifics, but yeah, you'll pretty much realize like who's gone, and like I said, they just basically got the next best thing they could get, more or less.
Yeah, Dolphins are kind of a boring team outside of Tua and Tyreek. I feel like everybody else on that team's just kind of boring.
It's literally just about their offense doing like fast and being fast and loose, and then outside of that, that's it.
Yeah.
And then, like they have like a decent run defense, but we'll see now after losing Waddle, but yeah. It's like a lot of replacement stuff. Minnesota Vikings C-. I mean, yeah, letting Cousins walk was kind of the only option with the amount of money that Atlanta offered. Because like realistically, if you're giving Cousins another contract at this point, I'm gonna be real with you. You're probably only contending for 1 more year because you have to pay for everyone else as well.
Yeah.
So like them cutting Cousins is probably just a play. Cause it sounds like Cousins didn't want a 1-year deal, which means that they really didn't have any other option. They also traded to get Houston's 1st-round pick, which is weird.
Yeah, definitely
interesting. Perspective. I don't know why Houston agreed to go to their first. I guess they really feel like they just don't need it after their offseason.
Yeah, probably.
They're now down. They literally, because they traded their 3rd-round pick to us as well, which we didn't trade to the Bucks, but and traded away their 2nd to the Texans this year. They no longer have a pick until the 4th round after their first 2 overall picks, their first 2 first-round picks. So we'll see how that affects them. They got Greenwood from the Texans after losing Danielle Hunter, so basically kind of swapped there. Eric to Baron Jones, and interesting choice for a backup. I'm assuming this isn't going to be an actual bridge quarterback, but maybe it is. Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I don't know. Sam Darnold's definitely not a starter anymore, and I think he shouldn't ever be the starter. But I mean, I guess they're kind of forced into that position. I don't know why though they choose Sam Darnold over all these other guys that are like Like all these other guys have so much more potential than him, and they just choose Sam Darnold. I don't know. I don't get it. I guess he's proven to throw like at least one touchdown when he throws like 3 interceptions, but still, like there's other guys out there that I feel like would just be better.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Minnesota's in a weird spot. It's gonna really depend on if they hit or whiff with their quarterback. If they're gonna be even. Even if they hit their quarterback, I really don't think the rookie quarterback will make them a contender necessarily. But like, still, they're in a weird spot. It is. Next up, we have the New England Patriots. You want to guess what they gave them the grade for this one?
It's gonna be like a what, C+?
They gave it a B+.
Oh, okay. I mean, all right, to be fair, we did keep a lot of people. We kept a lot of people that because Gerard Mayo was coach, because he was announced as coach, there was actually quite a few players that decided to stay. So, that's pretty cool. What else?
Jacob Brissett is your new effective starting QB for the minute.
Oh yeah, well, we had Jacoby back in the day for what's it called, Deflategate. During Deflategate, we had Tom, and then of course he got suspended. So then we had Jimmy, and then Jimmy got injured, and then we had Jacoby Brissett, and then Jacoby Brissett got injured, and then we had a fourth guy come in. I don't know who it was, but I remember Jacoby played like a game and a half for us that year, so we have had him before, and he's pretty familiar with the Patriots organization, but I guess he has been to a lot more organizations since then. And also, Bill's gone now, but I think Jacoby he'll be a great backup for us.
Yeah.
What else?
I mean, like I said, it could be a worse. You could definitely go worse. I mean, like you had Mac Jones and Bailey.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. The fact that we have Jacoby and Bailey Zappi, definitely not that. It's definitely not that reassuring.
It's
but
not a good quarterback room when I have to say Bailey Zappi is the clear starter. Before that, yeah.
Oh yeah, have you seen the actually?
So you traded away Mac Jones for a 6th-round pick. Isn't that bad, all things considered?
Yeah, I mean it's not the worst. I'll take it, I guess. But I mean, it's basically a bag of chips at this point. We're the we're the Patriots. We never use our 6th-round picks. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
But hey, what was I gonna say? Oh, okay, so I guess we already skipped over this team. But the Jets did trade Zach Wilson.
No, it's based on the city's name. We're getting to New York teams in a minute, but we do New Orleans next, and then it's the 2 New York teams. Speaking of this, speaking of Saints, yeah, we've already kind of talked about this one.
The Saints are just kind of, I don't know. The Saints are just dumb. So I guess we covered it. Saints are dumb. Really don't need to talk about any of their decisions because they always make bad decisions.
Yep, they picked up Chase Young, who played for the Niners for all of 5 minutes after getting traded to the Niners, and then the Niners realizing he wasn't that good actually.
Yeah, that's awkward.
But I mean, it's something. That's literally the only pickup they did because of how bad their cap space was.
Yeah, I mean, and Chase Young is just kind of not a bust, but he's just not good to the point where he's not good to the point where he's worth all this money. So it makes sense that they didn't want to pay him anything.
Giants.
But I feel bad for Chase Young, man. He was this guy that was just so highly projected, and then he just let everyone down, man.
And he just didn't really have it where we thought he had, and he's not the worst.
Okay, well I just got jumped.
Yeah. Giants. I mean, if we ignored Mac Jones' contract, then everything is fine. But yeah, it's simply because of that, refusing to pay their quarterback. Guess who's gone? Saquon Barkley.
Saquon. It's okay. Saquon's still my favorite running back, and I like him. And so I'm glad that he's going to a position where he's able to succeed, but it is going to be sad seeing him carry a sucky Giants team, man. I'm gonna miss it. I'm definitely gonna miss it.
Burns over to the Giants is definitely something. It doesn't help their offense situation being terrible. But it does gives them something.
Brian Burns, man. I don't know. Yeah.
And then yeah, they picked up a little bit of extra help in the O-line, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, basically the main problem is they still don't really have something called a receiving room. Oh.
Oh yeah, Cloud is spamming you right now.
Yo. He was totally recognizing me. Real.
I think he was just telling you to stop being AFK, to be honest.
Yeah, probably. Nah, I really don't know how he'd recognize me. I mean, like, I've been in an event with him before, but we were never teams.
Yeah. Wait, was he ever in an Ocean Games? Or what? Wait, what event was it?
Fruit Wars.
Oh, Cloud was in. Oh, I didn't know Cloud was in. I knew, like, Ubby and everybody was in. I didn't know Cloud was in yet. That's cool.
But, yeah. I guess we might as well talk about the Jets.
Okay, so, well, the Jets definitely made an interesting trade today. Not like the most expected trade or anything, but they definitely pulled something off.
They've been trying to trade this player away for a while now.
Yeah. And then somehow the team with like literally the worst quarterback decision making over the past like 10 years decided to trade for him. So I don't know how that's possible. I guess it is because they just are historically bad at it.
I'm
but
so
that is
annoyed.
Insane.
I just jumped down for that kill just to get stolen from me by an arrow. Oh, honestly, I deserve that.
Okay, so Zach Wilson got traded for what? 6th and the 7th round swap, and then it was like a little bit of money, right? So yeah. Zach Wilson is on the Broncos now. Do you want to know who the Broncos have as their quarterback room?
Stidham.
They have Stidham, Ben DiNucci, and Zach Wilson.
Yeah, they're drafting a quarterback. I guess. Which one of them? It will basically depend on who falls down to them. And that quarterback is probably gonna end up crying, either from from Sean Payton or how terrible their team's gonna end up being. One of the two reasons. Yeah,
I think Sean Payton just signed his death sentence with that trade. I don't know if it was his decision, but I think he's cooked, bro. I think he's cooked.
Unless he thinks he can get the most out of Zach Wilson. It is what it is on that.
I feel bad for Broncos fans. Rest in peace, guys. Sorry for.
Remember Peyton Manning. Yep.
Yeah, just remember the good old days of the greatest offense of all time, man. The Peyton Manning Broncos days. Oh, those are the days, weren't they?
Yeah, talking about the Jets a little bit more. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers obviously is their QB, coming off of the Achilles tear.
Oh, a very fast, or very, I guess fast, he's not really a word, a very quickly healed Achilles tear. So we'll have to see how that works out for him. Not supposedly, I think, it was reported that he got the best, doctor, I don't know what you would call it, but he got, like, the best doctor in the country, for it, so.
I want to make a joke so badly, but I don't think it'd be a great joke to make on the street.
Alright, fair enough, yeah, you gotta keep my PG.
It's not necessarily PG, but it's also like, I don't know.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it's fine. You can tell me later, but yeah, Aaron Rodgers supposedly got the best doctor to help him heal the Achilles, and yeah, now he's like Mr. Healthy, ready to go. So I guess he's gonna do well. I don't know. I think he'll definitely step down though athletically. I don't think he'll be like a Big Ben where he'll be like this old guy that you really just don't want to be like running around because he's gonna get like killed. I think he'll be more of like a Tom Brady where he's not like really slow, but he's like, he's not an athlete. He's really just a guy with a really good arm.
Okay. I'm just actually getting bullied by someone that doesn't have armor on. I forgot how much I suck at Sky Battles. But yeah, they got two like old linemen. They're pretty solid. So Aaron Rodgers shouldn't be getting assaulted every snap now.
Yeah, I would hope so. I would very much hope so that he
Because
wouldn't be.
like otherwise, like
Yeah.
I don't see how he stays healthy.
It would be kind of funny though if the Jets did suck even with them, because what do they have?
I could see
They have
that.
Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams, Brees Hall or Bryce Hall, whatever you want, Bryce Hall. So they have a nice team. But if they are like on our level, on the Patriots level, I will laugh. That'll be historically funny. Robert Saleh will get if they do bad with Aaron Rodgers, Robert Saleh's fired, bro. Like, come on.
No, easily.
Like you gotta
I'm
like.
be real with you. If the Giants don't even if they don't make the playoffs, or if they get like blown out in the wild card, I'm confident that job's gone.
Oh yeah,
I don't
no.
know what they do.
Yeah, Robert Saleh is getting fired if they don't make the playoffs, and I think you have to get at least one playoff win in order to keep everybody. I'm talking like everybody to be reassured that you're gonna succeed. You need to win one playoff game to show that you can do something for everybody to come back.
The other part is a decent amount of their team is aging veterans, so like.
Yeah, but that's that's what happens when you sign like an aging veteran quarterback. You're gonna have a bunch of people like what's his name, Alan Lazard. Alan Lazard literally came over only because of Aaron Rodgers, and so did Randall Cobb. Or he was last year. I don't know if he's still on the team, but he came over last year because of Aaron Rodgers. Even though Randall Cobb is literally like he's like people said, they were like, oh yeah, the Jets have they have Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard, and the ghost of Randall Cobb. So like at this point, you know, he's definitely a shell for himself. But I mean, it's still Randall Cobb at the end of the day. So like, you know, they do have a lot of people because of Rodgers, and so yeah, they definitely are gonna need to succeed in the playoffs this year in order to keep at least like half of their team.
I did this silly. Yeah. Like I said, they're in a win now mode, whether they like it or not. Because they kind of put themselves in that situation. And if, like I said, it doesn't work out, the Jets are probably going to be bad for a while. Even if it does work out, the Jets are going to end up being bad like for a while, at least for 1 year, like the Rams were when they bid everything in.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what they all do at this point. And then A- for the Eagles. I mean, yeah, they made a lot of big moves. They had a lot of extra cap space after the retiring of Kelsey. I think their O-line's gonna take a step down after Kelsey retirement. I mean,
yeah.
I think it's kind of obvious. What did they like pick up? We already talked about Saquon Barkley. Yeah, that's where it went. To a division rival.
Of course he did. Of course he did. I mean, I'm not mad, but it's just kind of funny, you know, that you get rid of your running back and he just goes to the team that's been bullying you all this time.
Yeah. So even with the, like I said, I think the O-line can take a step back. I think this is definitely a way better O-line for Barkley than the Giants.
Yeah. No, yeah. Better than his former.
And then yeah, I have to mention the Lions, but yeah, C.J. Gardner-Johnson been back to the Eagles, kind of threw some shades at the Lions fans. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of weird, but okay, whatever. I guess he wants to go back and win with that team.
I was gonna say, if you want to go back to the Eagles and go lose it and go go choke a playoff game with them, go on.
Yeah, go. Yeah, they're probably gonna throw a playoff game. Let's be honest here.
But you might be eating my words or whatever. Regardless, yeah, like I said, it was completely not deserved. Like, and then there's the departure of like freaking Josh Reynolds, and Josh Reynolds had nothing but like amazing things to say. So I don't really know what. Like, I get that you like, oh, well, it didn't quite like work out for you, but like still, unnecessary. Anyways, I guess enough of me ranting on that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention they also like got Kenny Pickett as a backup now.
Oh yeah,
interesting.
I forgot Kenny Pickett was on the market for a little bit there. Yeah, it definitely is an interesting little what was it, trade? I guess yeah, it was trade.
Yeah.
Interesting trade. I mean, it's Kenny Pickett. How happy can you be, really? You know.
Like, it's not like he's definitely better than a lot of like possible like some other options you can
Oh yeah,
pick,
like
but
I to be honest, at this point, I'd rather have Kenny Pickett than Sam Darnold.
yeah.
But
But we'll see. I was gonna say. Yeah, they kind of just got rid of their entire quarterback and instead started, and we're starting off.
that's fair. That's fair.
Now let's get to the Steelers. B plus. I mean, yeah, like I said, it was a weird. There was a bunch of weird, like, pickups, but like they're like weird in a good way.
Yeah, like okay. To be honest, Patrick Queen, fine, perfectly fine pickup, right?
Yeah.
Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, definitely probably the two weirdest things in free agency.
I mean, like
Um,
you already hate your quarterback. Like in terms of you don't like your quarterback room. Like in terms of it kind of sucks, right? And
yeah,
then like
like
Russell Wilson essentially is you're basically paying him nothing because the Broncos are already paying him.
yeah, so it's like, okay, so you get Russell Wilson for free, okay, so I understand that. But then you make it 10 times more awkward by getting Justin Fields. See, that's the part where I don't understand, right? You already
Man.
got one quarterback that could totally send you into, like, oblivion, and then you just got a second one that made it even weirder for the first one, so now it's like both of them are just, like, equally weirded out about this situation. And I feel like it's one of those things of like they both find it weird, but they're just gonna suck it up because they realize that the NFL is like a
Yeah.
business, and they're like, okay, yeah, we're getting paid to be here. I guess we just kind of have to deal with it. So I feel like there's not gonna be that much awkward tension at the like during the season, but at the beginning, I mean, like right now, they're probably
Yeah.
thinking like this is pretty weird, to be honest.
Honestly, I hope Justin Fields has a great time in freaking Pittsburgh just to upset Bears fans.
Yeah. Yeah, if Justin Fields like at the end of his career tells everybody that he enjoyed Pittsburgh more than Chicago, that would be funny. That
It'd
would
be so
definitely
funny
be
to see
funny.
like the Chicago quarterback, the first like good quarterback, pop up after Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the guy that like Chicago like sold their hearts to, bro, and then he
Yeah.
just absolutely just destroys everybody in Pittsburgh. That'd be funny.
Yeah, like I said, I'd find it absolutely hilarious. But that's welcome to me being a Lions fan. uh, uh, oh, I regret being here.
Oh yeah, no, I'm out of here. Okay, never mind.
That was not the play.
All right, I think I have to go though. So this is fun. I know we didn't finish. How many teams do we have left?
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just 5 actually.
Oh, all right. Well, I think I'm gonna have to go though. But no, this
That's
stream was
probably good.
fun. I like,
Like I said,
you know,
we kind of like probably should have done another episode between like now and the last one. That's kind of just like on
yeah, it's fine, it's fine. But I mean, we talked about like Zach Wilson. We talked about a lot of the key things about free agency, like the weird ones like Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. So I guess it's fine. Okay, I think Aqua might have just disconnected, or he... Oh, did you like disconnect by accident? Oh. Anyways, okay, I'm good. I'm just gonna go. I'll talk to Aqua later. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next stream, which will probably be, no, not tomorrow. It'll probably be on Wednesday. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. MCC Central video though comes out tomorrow. New MCC Central video, so make sure to watch that when it comes out. Probably around like 12 p.m. EST, I would assume. Anyways, peace everyone. Bye. Bye. Wait, I'll say, bye. How do I click end stream?